Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm your auntie of pop culture. I'm Patty Jackson. It's not cute, not knowing. We start with a hug because you never know. Last night, I couldn't sleep, so I went through a ton of the comments, and it was so good hearing from people across the pond, as they say, overseas, to the people who said, you must be personal friends with Whoopi. I wish I was. No, I'm not. But I wish I was. But it's so good hearing from so many people. Before we get started, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you're new, subscribe to the channel. The weekend edition is coming up. That's the fancy one. That's the one with the pictures. Make sure you check it out. LaShawna Simon puts it all together. This is one of them weekends on the Equalizer. Sunday night, you're going to see a reunion of Jada Pinkett Smith and Queen Latifah. So that's going to be happening. Tomorrow night, Single Black Female. For those of us who remember Single White Female, that movie was so good. This one, it's Raven Goodwin, Amber Riley, DeVal Ellis, Kevin Savage, K. Michelle. It looks good, and it airs tomorrow night on Lifetime. Fat Tuesday. This documentary is going to start streaming on Amazon Prime, or Prime Video, as they like to say. The comedians that are really hot today that you see, how they got started in Los Angeles. Comedian Guy Torrey put this together with director Reginald Hudlin. He put it together because he wanted to show people where these comedians got started. And there was this famous club in Los Angeles. It's still there, the Comedy Store. And they ain't really had no blacks in there. Only if you were a superstar. But what about if you were just hood famous? You were just known in the hood. He went to them. He said, we'll give you a night, Tuesday. Tuesday? Who goes out on a Tuesday? He said, I'll take it. Tuesday night, Fat Tuesday, as in PHAT, wound up being the most successful night of the week, even on the weekends when they would bring in superstars. J.B. Smoove, D.L. Hughley, Cat Williams, Steve Harvey. Did I mention D.L. Hughley? Tiffany Haddish. So many of the comedians that are like burning hot today and how they were in getting started. It's a 3-part docuseries on Amazon. It's going to start streaming Friday night. So no matter when you look at it, but look out for it. Guy Torrey, great guy. I've known him for so many years, but super excited about Fat Tuesday. Also this weekend, what else? I talked about Single Black Female, Fat Tuesday. There's like so much, and you got to fit it all in because next weekend is Super Bowl weekend. Okay, if you're a fan of HBO's Euphoria, you're going to be very glad because we're getting a season 3. This is the show. I love Zendaya. My son don't want me watching because I'll be like, this what you kids out here doing? It's deep. It's heavy. You're not going to walk away skipping. But the acting on it is incredible. Euphoria acting is incredible. We knew that Rihanna was coming out with her baby. You know, her baby is due this spring. So she surprised us and we're like, hey, Rihanna's pregnant. But did you know that Rihanna is coming out with a lipstick line? Now, I'm lipstick obsessed. The line is called Icons. Can't wait to see the shades. Rihanna is starring in the commercial. So when you see the new Fenty line, you're going to see Rihanna with this lipstick. Kim K, Kanye West. The split, the divorce is getting nastier. Kanye don't want his kids on TikTok. Kanye's just doing stuff and acting out and just kind of like acting a fool. He clowns so much that sometimes I'll be like, tired of you, Kanye. But Kim K, she's fighting back and she says, you never see your children. You're so busy with these stunts that you should be spending time with your kids. This, I knew it wouldn't be. He mad that she dating Pete Davidson. He can't breathe, you know, because he's like, you still seeing him? Well, Kanye, you seeing that ugly woman you with? I only give him like energy maybe like once a week because he gets to be too much. He really does. Director Ava DuVernay is gracing the cover of InStyle magazine in the most amazing photos. Really, really good. The 53rd annual NAACP Image Awards. This is the info you need to know. Saturday, February 26th on BET. Anthony Anderson is back as the host. There will be no studio audience, but you're going to hear the name Will Smith come up a lot, Jennifer Hudson come up a lot, and Samuel L. Jackson, who is getting the Chairman's Award. This is his year, y'all, because he's getting honored here at the NAACP Image Awards. He's also getting honored along with Danny Glover at this year's Academy Awards. The awards come down, what is it, Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. We're going to find out who's nominated for Academy Awards, but this is a big year for Samuel L. Jackson, but he's the big honoree. Okay, let's talk the Color Purple movie musical. Fantasia, but when she's acting, it's Fantasia Taylor. I said, oh, go ahead, Taylor, with your husband's name. She's going to play the role of Celie, made famous by Whoopi Goldberg. Actress Danielle Brooks, she was just in the Mahalia movie last year. Of course, Orange is the New Black. She is playing Sophia, the role made famous by Oprah Winfrey. You told Harpo to beat me? I am like so strange, y'all, because I be reciting lines from movies. It's just a little something I like to do. Okay, Taraji P. Henson is playing Suge. Margaret Avery played this role in the original movie, and she was sexy. When she sang that song, Sister, she liberated Whoopi Goldberg. I cannot wait to see Taraji. Actor Coleman Domingo, West Philadelphia, born and raised. I love this man. He was in If Beale Street Could Talk, Euphoria, Walking Dead, Zola. I interviewed him for, did I write my little notes down? It's a slip of the tongue. Viola Davis, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. So I'm doing this interview, right? It was a Zoom interview. So he says to me, I know you. And I was like, you do? He does this. WDAS. I was like, he said, girl, I grew up around 52nd and Spruce in West Philly. I've been listening to you and DAS all my life. That just made me smile because I was like, dang, I said, have you ever thought about being the DJ? But his voice is incredible. He's playing the role of Mr., played by Danny Glover. Child, it took me a long time to separate. I think it was the Lethal Weapon movies that did it, to separate Danny Glover from Mr., because Mr. was mean. Mr. was like, you're not going to do this. But the character of Celie was so broken from a child. The abuse, the hate that was thrown towards her. She constantly told, you're ugly, you're dumb, you're this, you're that. It wasn't until Suge came along that she felt something. That's a difficult role. Corey Hawkins, Dr. Dre, straight out of Compton. He's playing Harpo. You've got singer Her. She's making her acting debut, playing Squeak or Squeaky, the role made famous by Ray Dawn Chong. Haley Bailey. She is playing a young Nettie. I'm excited about this. Steven Spielberg, Oprah Winfrey, Quincy Jones, they're producing. The young man who did Beyonce's Black is King, he is directing the movie, and they're filming in Central Florida. When the movie came out in the 80s, there was, of course, a lot of hype. Got shut out at the Academy Awards. But when you think of the performances and you think of the people that were in it, we just knew Oprah Winfrey from doing a talk show. This was Whoopi's first role. Her first role. She should have won an Academy Award for playing that. Remember the scene at the dinner table? And she just stood up for herself. Go Google it and find it. It's one of the most great movie moments. She stood up and told him off. And then she did this. I don't have Toya here to help me. But everything you do, everything you touch, you're never going to have good luck. Remember when she did that? I'm doing it right, but my hands are weird. Remember, I can do this. This is like so strange, but Toya does it very well. I cannot wait. I have to admit, in the beginning, I wasn't excited. I wasn't. I said, I'm tired of remakes. I'm tired. I'm looking forward to this. And it's a movie musical, so it's going to be a little different. Can't wait to see Fantasia, Taraji, Coleman Domingo, so many performances. Danielle Brooks. I'm excited. And I bet you in 2024, the Academy Awards won't be able to kind of like ignore this movie. But the Color Purple movie musical, that's the scoop you need. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Leave a comment. People are so surprised when I do answer. Yesterday, I know I got real deep and serious yesterday because I was talking about depression and suicide and things like that and what people go through. And it really surprised me because a lot of people, they don't have anybody to talk to or think that nobody cares. I'm a big proponent, for praying that you talk to God and he can give you an answer. But I appreciate you guys reaching out. I really, really do. Have a great weekend. Look out for the weekend update because it's coming and it's good. And the young lady, LaShawna Simon, she does an outstanding job in putting it together. Have a great weekend. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. I'm Patty Jackson, your auntie of pop culture.